You see, right now, what we have in America, and it's a big problem in America, we have a distrust problem. We have a distrust in our institutions problem. What do I mean by that? FBI is a great example. When I said FBI to you 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 95% of you would go, oh, the G-man, no, the FBI, what is it? If I say FBI to you today, at least half go, oh gosh. Think about what that means. That's the Federal Bureau of Investigation, the federal law enforcement arm. And I say the name, and your first instinct is, wonder what they're lying about now. That's not good. That's not good. That's unhealthy for a country. There's a doctor, a certain doctor, maybe you've seen him, shows up on TV all the time. This is a government man, a doctor out there to protect you, and you see his face now. What do? Oh gosh, here we go again. Every single time. The CDC puts out a new memo. What do? Okay, here we go. Your governor says something, your mayor. Here we go, don't believe it at all. A distrust in the institutions in our society now. An understandable distrust. When I say scientist now, what do you think? Science has been so politicized and used as just a club to beat you and I across the face. Look, I'll be honest. I say, well, do what the science says. I automatically think, oh, so who's trying to screw me over? That's what I think. They all lie now. And they'll base entire campaigns on lies. And there's nothing Joe Biden did that aggravated me more than this when he started his campaign, and he started it with this.
Close your eyes. Remember what you saw on television. Remember seeing those neo-Nazis and Klansmen and white supremacists coming out of fields with lighted torches. And remember what the president said when asked? He said there were, quote, very fine people on both sides. It was a wake-up call for us as a country, and for me, a call to action. At that moment, I knew I'd have to run.
Okay, that's a lie. And it's not just one of those little white lies. That's a blatant lie. We have what Trump said on video. Here's what he said, for those who've forgotten.
You had some very bad people in that group, but you also had people that were very fine people on both sides. You had people in that group, excuse me, I saw the same pictures as you did. You had people in that group that were there to protest the taking down of, to them, a very, very important statue and the renaming of a park from Robert E. Lee to another name. And you had people, and I'm not talking about the neo-Nazis and the white nationalists, because they should be condemned totally. But you had many people in that group other than neo-Nazis and white nationalists, okay? And the press has treated them absolutely unfairly.
There it was. That's what he said. That very fine people thing is a lie. Just because the entire system pushed it doesn't make it true. And we have the man who's currently occupying the Oval Office. He based his campaign off that lie. And as a quick side note, I always laugh when when Joe Biden got that's when I knew I had to run. Why do they all do this? Nobody says, I'm running for office because I want to be president. I think it'd be cool to be the most powerful man in the world. It's always there was this moment. I saw this little girl with tears running down her face, and I knew I had a duty before God. Oh, shut up. You wanted to be president. Nobody asked you to run. You wanted to be president of the United States of America. He lies about everything. Hey, thanks so much for watching The First on YouTube. If you liked what you saw, go ahead and like and subscribe. You heard me. Like it, subscribe. You'll get a lot more of it and a lot more of me.